I should have misspelled detective. That would have been funny. You're about to go and see that I actually already misspelled detective already. Okay.
E-E-T-E-C-T-I-V-I-T-I-M-E.
Are we good? Are you searching up the word detective right now?
No,
Hey.
no, I'm signing up for me. Anyway. The stream's good.
Oh, I should be
There's audio.
speaking. Why am I not doing that? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, don't mind me doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed this shit. Mondo, I already know I think I'm gonna like your character, even after you punched me in the fucking face and knocked me unconscious. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them? With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of
But-
you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Just a
Okay,
second.
I'm leaving now. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. What else? What else is there?
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die. Yeah! I figured that one out, moron! What else is there to talk? I'm not talking to you. I might need to talk to you because he's the only one actually trying to do anything. What's up, man? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. What?
Just a
Can I leave now? What? Is it the body? I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touch her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... She really is dead! There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a sec. She's dead? That means... What? That means everything that's happened here so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real?
Let me out of here!
Hell no! Somebody save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
Took him a little while to see figure out what's going on. You're just accepting that?
Hero just eked out.
Just a
Can I leave now? What is there? Tell me, lead me, where? What is there left? Let me
Yeah,
go.
talk to everybody.
I don't want to talk to everyone, I want
Talk
to
to
go.
everybody.
Huh?
Is this really
Don't
happening?
fuck with me.
Screw this. Screw that piece of shit bear. Who else can I talk to? Because everyone else seems to... You? No. I know. Our group leader, Taka. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
I would like. I want to go home now. What is there left? Who else would be important to talk to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh wait. That doesn't work. I'm trying to remember. Didn't he say something about no. What is there left?
Anyway.
I think just go through talking to people until you get something.
Alrighty then.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed. Notice what? And that's what I'm saying, Leon.
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died. Oh, fuck me. She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right!
That could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few moments earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had turned in other words. Oh, had returned in other words. Sorry. You think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
What should we?
I'd rather you did it, so...
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too now. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better get to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and are thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is very
It
suspicious.
was you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Oh my god. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check.
I don't know why that kicked all the air out of my fucking lungs. Even if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. What? Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet! You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I don't really think we need that flashback. I can't let this happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should go look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizano. Maizano. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive. For Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go back to my room. Later. Remaining progress. Yep, let's go. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. This might reveal something new. My lint roller! It was misplaced! Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? That's gonna be crucial evidence right there. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword. My key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Yep. We traded keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have to... Hey, look, what are you doing? Okay. Would have had the key in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that's impossible. Flashback, flashback. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Alright, crucial evidence. This is the replica sword I brought. Attack somehow. Oh wait, hold on. This is different. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have. This must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? scratch marks and gouges on the wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. If something could happen in the something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Alright, time to check the body. Scooch on over, big boy.
Let's see, what do we got?
What? What's there to check out now? It's a my trash can. The table? There's scrap. No? Oh, wait.
Well.
Hold on. Can I check the table? Oh, wait, yeah. Did they rob my... Oh.
Yo.
Oh, damn. My bad. I thought this was actually just a nothing. Yeah, seriously.
Why?
Oh, Mondo. We
Why?
ain't even in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours
Why?
either then?
Why?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about
By
it
the way.
yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Okay. Alright, I didn't know that was actually important. My bad. Gotta check the bathroom now. What? Why can't I check? Oh wait, okay. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
See.
Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What do you mean by that? Unusual? What do you mean?
So,
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
indeed.
Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have
I
used it
see.
to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge? In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Wow, I'm actually gonna be... People are gonna fucking yell at me for not having a messy room. Did I go in here? Yep. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. I just realized, there's something behind her. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. So... yeah, I knew it. There's something behind her. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... written in blood were the numbers 11037. Oh, I know who the killer is. That fucking sucks. Wow. Okay.
So the thing is, I don't think it translates well because you know, they'd actually read it the numbers in Japanese, but in English it's pretty obvious.
Huh. I could see the end. I
Yeah.
can see the little cross. Apparently you didn't clean that one up. Good job, Leon. You you are not a mastermind.
So yeah,
Say,
that's
how
kind of
did you do
prediction you got right. By the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. This sharp object vaguely resembles a knife, but I can't be too sure about that. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. What? Did it just... what? Okay. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. This is so fucking obvious. Jesus Christ. The palm of both her hands were totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Yep. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. What? Leave the bathroom, yep.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody nut. What did you mean by that? I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Makoto, shut your bitch ass up. What the fuck are you even talking about? You often talk like an aspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what she's trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Yep, it sounds like Hiyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message is. Can we skip? Let's just cut the middleman. You're smart, right? Right? You might be smart, I can't tell. I'm sure sooner or later we're gonna have an argument and I'm gonna win because, you know, I'm the fucking guy. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, Who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? Makoto is truly an average student because this guy's fucking moron. This guy's moronic, man.
That's how you know he's lucky.
How did this dude get far? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I figure I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't open... Oh, I don't even know why I said that. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The
That's
doorknob?
right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. So, we're missing a doorknob, right? Did I just leave? Oh. I need to drink some water. Why would he take the doorknob? Oh,
So then,
I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Yeah. Really? I didn't think
so
about
then,
that. Fucking moron. Yeah, I did. I talked to her.
I want to examine the door.
doorknob again. What the heck? Oh. Why didn't it just continue on? That's so weird. Okay. The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
it would seem...
That's what happens when someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this wasn't intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want it? Oh. Did I say... Yeah, no, I did say it was intentional, right? I think I did. Who cares? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a
Just
question
a
at me.
second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all
I
this.
see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I just started looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there were some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll ever talk to me, that is. Man, I wonder who we should talk to first. Where's Leon at? Oh, hey, buddy! Hi! What's up?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Really? The Monokuma files said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What? Oh, wait, hold on. What? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Alright, well, let's go into the kitchen, because that's obviously a fucking knife. Oh yeah, I should be able to check the back, right? Heck yeah. Yep, missing a knife already. First thing I see. Holy shit. My god, that is a lot of... We got bigger things to worry about. Bigger things to worry about.
Food is not one of them.
I'm still confused on why they're all in a big pile. Anyway, there are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone else knows about it. Dipshit. There's a knife in... What do you mean if anyone knows about... Are you stupid? You know what? Don't answer that question. You know anyone? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. So it wasn't you missing. So it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You could tell someone. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. I think I might have just full-on vomited right there. I have no idea. Might need to check that log again because I think I might have messed up there. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Alright, thanks for being fucking worthless. I'm gonna check if there was a murder weapon or anything that would be evidence. What would you do with it, Tanner? Me? I would throw it away. I've been thinking about this a lot. Sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
The fuck?
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How did you get this? How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further! no,
on
no!
cleaning
You
duty?
can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go
No,
around and
no!
ask the
You
others.
can't go any further!
Okay. Something else I can.
Monokuma!
Oh man.
No, no!
Okay,
You
so that's just the
no,
gate in general.
No,
My
no!
bad.
You can't
Oh,
go
and
any
if I just hold
further.
down B, I can skip. Wait, I can look at this? What's this? There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge, it must be locked. I got 3 coins I can go gamble, so let's go do that real quick before I actually get back to being a detective. Alright, so who would have trash duty, and why would it be good old Leon?
Seems like
Finish my donuts.
Why is he giving away evidence? Well, I guess to maybe try and not act, suspicious.
No, I think
Um,
I think he's actually genuinely confused about what happened to him.
Oh yeah, probably.
He has no idea what the fuck's going on.
I'm looking for who's ever on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was Makoto for some reason. I gotta remember that when it turns white, it's someone else and not Makoto.
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on
cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash.
Yo! Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room.
I'm getting some water. This is gonna be a fucking tough one for some reason. I'm gonna be put through the ringer.
And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more more convenient.
In other words,
Actually. Anyone who
so that's it.
That must be why. If everyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important
Hey, you
than that.
bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want that cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You,
Liar. I know why
Is
you
it-
did it.
like,
You wanted to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
No way to think about this in a common sense
What are
kind
you
of way.
talking about? All my love is for Hifumi, I don't think you're gonna be a killer. I know you will be killed. I know it in my bones. But Godspeed, you magnificent little bastard.
you know what I mean.
What did he do? Oh,
You'll
I
see
see.
very soon.
I see.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Great.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? if you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to dispose of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
Excuse me.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, learn how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
What the fuck are you on? Whatever, just please hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled out a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch. I have no idea what this man is on about.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you'd left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh, he left some evidence. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there's lots of people with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Let's see this real quick. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in the front of the incinerator. It looks like it was used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that?
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might want to see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person who it could be. I think I might be having a stroke. I'm not even sure if I'm reading some of these correctly. I have no idea what's happening. I'm kind of tweaking out.
It's only wrong if you admit it.
Amen to that.
They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Hold on. One last thing to look. This is the incinerator. It's in the way at the back. 30 feet from the gate. Oh, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn all this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy?
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that. You said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that. About that, there can be no mistake if you got one thing going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... So that means someone was able to switch the incinerator on without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Well, maybe if you were the ultimate baseball player and then threw like a big round object that would be baseball shaped, you could probably turn anything on.
Hi, Leon.
Leon's
Think about
currently-
glass balls, Leon. You know glass balls, Leon? Wonder if I'm
This
missing
whole
a
thing
glass ball in the past 24 hours, would you?
Quite strange indeed. If only we had a fucking evidence lab to search for fingerprints or some shit like that, but God forbid we have that. When I was there last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards were burnt. And those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
The unforgivable.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of
Everyone
it.
already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Oh, well, bye, dipshit. Alright, I guess I go check the gym. I just ran into a wall because I'm a moron. Wall. We're gonna take a slight detour. Give me one moment. Alright. So, what I put in. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. What did I just pick up? I picked up like the... Okay. I put in all my coins and I only get one thing? What'd I get?
Maybe the coin count gives you better stuff. The more you sacrifice.
A thick book that has hints and codes for every game ever. A must-have for a true gaming fanatic. Dear God. Let's just get going. I almost got turned around. Hey Taka, I'm gonna pass by you, bud. What's in this room again? Nothing. Okay, so after we check out the gym, we go to Sayako's room. Maybe we should have gone there first, actually. Oh wait, it's glass, so that would be a trophy. What am I doing? Inside the display case are trophies and other items. That it? Wait. I thought I was looking for something in the gym and it would be glass, so I thought... What? Am I being stupid?
I don't know.
Yeah, dead body, dead body. Well, let's talk to you since we gotta figure out what the numbers are. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you for something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. This is gonna be monotonous because I already know what the whole gimmick of this was. You have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code for something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Well, okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Of course, maybe she'd know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Okay, so I thought... Is there seriously nothing I could do? There isn't. That's the vault area. Wait, hold on. Were there trophies around there? I thought maybe there was like a weird displayers. Oh, there are. Okay, there's one there. But I'm not seeing anything. I also can't interact with it, so this is a waste of time. There's Celeste. I thought this would be like a glass trophy kind of deal, you know? But it doesn't seem to be that way. Or else could... What is this? Oh wait, laundry. Maybe this could have something? Alright, yeah, there's nothing here. Man. Alright, well, let's go to this, let's go grab this videotape thingamabob. Perfect intact. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder what did she see. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka, but I need to borrow this DVD.
Let's go watch our home video! Yippee! I'm so excited for these current events. I can't get enough of it.
I'm trying to remember how my voices work, but frankly, I think I'm slipping on them. Should be able to use one of these systems on the TV. Let's pop it in and see what's going on. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world.
Sorry.
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Ooh! What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. If he's trying to say he was even able to get to them, is that... If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person could take things this far? I've run out of rooms to explore. Hold on, let me go and check the glass thing again and see if maybe I'm missing something. Cause I think maybe it's because I already know how this is all gonna go down, but I can't think of any more evidence to grab, you know?
Kyoko.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I can't even check that anymore. I guess I gotta go find where she is, right? Boo!
Music is kind of crazy. Going bonkers on the cowbell.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. I guess it's a cowbell. I guess I left on or some shit.
Where would she even be?
I don't know, she may have actually just like dipped. But you could go check the
I genuinely can't think of anything else to go look for.
you could talk to like how do we go like talk to maybe Byakuya?
Maybe. Hold on, let me just check the classrooms just to be sure. It's gonna be like a single note of paper in one of the classrooms that just says it was Leon.
There was another paper on the classroom.
What the
Sire.
Oh no, that's always been there. I'm not talking to you, freak. That was the thing that said, "Hey, yo, sleepyhead, get a move on."
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, is this... Oh. This closed off. Hey, yo, Mr. Reddit, what's going on? So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you were the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then well, that led fucking nowhere. Thanks, Mr. Redditor, for being absolutely useful. complete and total lie, by the way. Block. Anything else in the kitchen?
Have you checked her room?
Sayaka's room?
Yeah.
I already checked. I don't think there's gonna be much that changed. Like, I already went and grabbed her DVD. I guess I could check the drawers, but it seems mostly intact.
I think just go and talk to everybody. Like check the gym.
Okay.
Who'll be in there?
Let's give this a quick once over. Sayaka. Yep, that's the same. Yeah, it seems to be the same. I don't think there's anything different here. I guess we just go and talk to, I guess we could just go and talk to Taka and, man, I already forgot that other dude's name.
Hero?
Yeah.
The broccoli guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taka,
Listen to
tell me, man. Holy fucking shit, Taka is always useful.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's door has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes.
What is that about him being useful?
Well, I mean, if you didn't talk to Leon, I guess that's a...
I didn't snitch. On himself.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it.
Yeah.
Kodo, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Thank you, Hero. Ah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
The heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
I forget you're supposed to be a psychic.
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. Who said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world? Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So can you say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. Million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Let's do this. I'm ready.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited Class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a
It's time to
proper
try.
location for the proceedings.
Oh God.
Please go through the red door on
Ugh,
the
excuse
first
me.
floor of the school. See you soon.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. My throat is actually killing me right now. And I'm not sure why. Ooh, it's a little bit packed. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were all
How did they
afraid
even
you'd
be
be
here?
discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? Leon, you better stop staring at me with those fuck-ass eyes. I know who you are. The one who murdered Sayaka.
I know what you are!
Is it really one of us? Yes.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Leon, any final words for you? Murderer says what?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. You didn't do anything.
Well,
Let us
Yes,
begin.
indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't
Makoto.
quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to the grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move, vibrating with motion. Had to let that one slip by. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Oh, I don't remember if that... I should have fucking read that part. I don't remember who said that. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Hey, this is pretty spiffy.
You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Yoo-hoo! Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats.
We're already missing 2 people. Can't even get a full seat.
The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It was also meant to be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Dude, Talk is just surrounded by the dead people.
And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh my goodness! A deadly riddle,
A deadly defense. A deadly fame. A deadly class trial.
Fucking Alex Yeek.
Here we go. You ready?
About time.
Set skills.
What? Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during a bullet time battle.
What?
Yeah, you gotta get your skills.
I have one.
Flip it.
Well, let's do this. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Can you not?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I don't know, Tanner. Should we hear more, or should we just go on?
I think you want to listen to this.
Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you are engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the menu button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Here we go! Evidence of a struggle?
I assume the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Is there auto drift on?
Exactly. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise.
Why is there auto
when she was
drift
in the
on this? That's
bathroom.
not me.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Oh, that's wrong. Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, then there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, this argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words will appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? This represents a potential hole. Yep.
spots have several points. They're not always inaccurate sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are also effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. You can also fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Science.
And the murder took
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to...
You're wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
You stupid idiot. Do you not
With the
remember
way
that my
things had
room
been
looked like
damaged,
shit?
I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
The killer and Sayaka, you dense buffoon.
Between Sayaka and
You
the
can't be
killer,
this
of course.
stupid. Aren't you a programmer? Programmers are supposed to be smart. So why are you being
So you're
stupid?
saying
I
Sayaka
might
wasn't
have
caught
to
by
disagree
surprise
about the
in the
programmers
bathroom?
being smart thing.
This is actually the
She must have
stupidest
been
thing
attacked
I've heard
in the
all
main
day.
room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Chihiro,
Okay,
maybe next
so
time use
what's
your
next?
damn eyes.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Well,
Wow.
Chihiro didn't go in there.
This is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Maybe it's the knife in her stomach. Fucking morons. Yeah, I know what this is.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of
A
sharp
knife!
thrust into her stomach.
Guys, come
Without
on!
doubt, That is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife.
That's wrong!
No, it's wrong.
Mondo, use your head for
No.
5 seconds.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
From the kitchen. You know what a kitchen is, right, Mondo?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Thank you, Cell.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sort of? How many of you morons need glasses?
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
You know, we could just go and pull the knife out of her right now, if you want to make sure, Mondo. Fucking morons.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a
Holy
kitchen knife.
shit.
But where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I know it was you!
Right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's
Leon,
true at
I know
all.
it was you.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. I think we got it. You can concentrate by holding down the right bumper. When you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone was saying. On top of that, if you steady your aim... Oh, it will steady your aim. Okay. Consumes the focus gauge? However, over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well, then go like... Okay. It just told me how to slow down stuff. Goody goody gumdrops. Let's do this! Oh, thank Christ, I have this.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Nuh-uh.
Literally secret. Nobody...
That's wrong!
No, it's wrong!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I'm not the killer, but I will kill you if you keep opening your mouth.
Well, what if I have
You're
a
annoying
witness?
me.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
This is why I spent time with you.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
That's right. I wasn't there. Because I wasn't
Just
hungry.
to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I hate you.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Hey, Tanner.
Huh?
Could you do me a favor? Could you look up Hina's voice actor real quick?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
So you ask, and so
Okay.
I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious
Cassandra
candidate.
Limo.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Who else did she voice?
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can
Her voice
you
sounds
or
awfully
anyone
familiar.
else prove that?
I can.
God damn it!
I knew it.
I heard her talk. I didn't even see it. I was pretty sure that's who it was anyway, though. But yeah, good luck and we're done.
Yep, I figured it out. That's why
When she
I'm
started-
the real detective.
When she started yelling, I could tell.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Did you hear me just pause randomly and it just clicked?
I hate to have to ask.
No.
but just to be sure,
Wasn't paying attention.
Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Okay, well, at least he
But if
apologized.
it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Please say
Oh,
Leon.
yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Who are you talking
Sayaka.
about?
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka?
Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma. No.
I got it!
I got it.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it,
Quickly,
she was
you have
acting kind
2
of
minutes
unusual.
to answer this question.
Imagine just standing there for 2 whole minutes.
When she came into the
it can't
dining
be.
hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No,
You're so
you're wrong.
shitty.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First Hangman's Gambit. What? I would like to hear more because I'm gonna be honest, I'm blanking out on this. What? Point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the what? Shoot down the wrong. You'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If the gauge reaches zeros or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, have fun. What? Fuck! Oh, I got a whole... What? I'm so confused. What? What? This doesn't... What? I don't understand. What?
I refuse to give up yet.
I don't understand what just happened.
Did you read the instructions?
I did. It just said press Y. What?
Or did you look at the letters that you already had?
You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting. What? Okay, so. Huh? What? Why do I gotta do this shit? Okay, H-I...
You had to spell out the whole world, or is it word, or is it...
This is so... weird. Okay, it's hair.
Now I
This is just so
understand.
stupid.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
You hit A the first time. Why didn't it work the first time?
You have to spam it.
Oh.
It doesn't tell you that you need to spam it, though. So I just hit A, and it just stood there. Why do I have to play a WarioWare shovel game?
That's what the entire trial is.
Are you kidding me? This is gonna get old real quick.
The culprit removed
Nah.
some evidence?
Yes.
It's just the Hangman's Gambit that's kind of ass. From what I remember.
Just tell me it gets
hair in
better.
my own room.
Which is very... I remember very little about the trial.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based
Taka.
solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto
talking to
couldn't
you.
have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Okay, here we
Do
go.
you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom
I
and
see.
the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
No,
And
that's
how did
wrong.
the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Wait, what? Okay. The object the killer broke. Doorknob.
I got it!
Got it.
Evidence
Yes.
that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob in my bathroom, you
The doorknob
idiot.
for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Are you that stupid?
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
She looked like a PNG YouTuber right there. What was that? I almost didn't notice it at first, but the key point here is a bit more to learn about non-stop. Yeah, alright, tell me more.
When Kyoko crosses her arms and smirks, it reminds me of the dam.
That's what I said.
You know, it's bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Her weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or
I like
contradiction
how
in
she
that
knows.
debate.
I like how she knows exactly how the case went, but she just doesn't say anything, even if you get it wrong.
Not all weak spots you see are use a truth bullet on the wrong one. Not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll lower your trust with everyone. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I gotta find the contradiction. Okay. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
What?
And finally,
Oh,
the culprit
okay,
had
well,
Sayaka
that's upsetting me.
finish
Alright.
the job.
It was you! We already know the answer. The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down because Sayaka had locked it.
That's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
It has to charge up, so it can just make her walk away from it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all,
You can use your
girls' rooms are the
RB
only
bomb
ones
to
with
I know I
slow
don't want
down.
to waste it in case
right?
anything important happens soon.
Yes.
Yeah, but you might as well get it to the. I think it
Yes.
recharges. You
Now
might as
that
well
you
use it for
mention
the
yeah, true that.
That is true.
shooting the thing.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because my door frame sucks.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Monokuma broke my door frame trying to take a big fat shit.
He walked out and I could smell it.
Monokuma over there can
Sorry,
testify to that.
Makoto. Your door frame is broken.
When a bear's gotta go, a bear's gotta go! You're lucky I didn't take out the entire bathroom like last time.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because he thought
Everyone
he
should
was
have
in the
known you
girls'
can't
room.
lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Because the nameplates. Well, I mean, it took
I
place.
got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
There would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank fucking Christ, it took you long enough, you whippy willow shit shack. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
Leon.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay,
But
bud. You can shut
what
your mouth.
happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
And then we all die, most likely.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Actually, that sounds pretty
Oh,
plausible.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
I'm gonna put your face in the fucking dirt.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
The answer
here. Because...
Switching rooms?
Oh, yeah.
I got it!
Thank you.
Because Sayaka was
Is it?
already
I don't know.
scared, remember?
Yeah, you're right.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Good thing I got the voices in my head to tell me otherwise.
Oh my.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Every time I give you a
Why would
hint
she
in
lie
a
about something
trial,
like
I'm just going
that?
to do that.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still
Or if you
deny
forget
the
to like investigate
possibility?
something.
Honestly, do that. There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
I
okay?
found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these
Thanks
are
for
the words
withholding
that appear.
evidence, dipshit. Why'd you just...
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Can you stop withholding evidence, please? I'm trying not to die.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Can you stop?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
What
But
is
can you be
wrong
sure
with these people?
anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Better be fucking
Very
good.
well then. Pay attention.
Alright. Let's do this.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, I just need to give that once over. Alright, I think it's the last one.
Sayaka and Makoto was in the note, but it specifically said I see. Then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
That's wrong.
No, it's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Hey, buddy. You want to act less suspicious? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew he had switched rooms was the killer! It was me, I switched them!
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Someone I want to talk to you about.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me.
Fucking dumb motherfucker.
There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
No shit.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should
It was
hold on
used
to
in a
it.
defensive manner.
I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
But how the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you used it, dipshit. If you look at her wrist.
I got
There's
it!
glitter, you fucking
All
moron.
you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yeah.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Apparently there's more, don't ask me how. Sorry. Multiple truth bullets, alright. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots. Left bumper to rotate. Gotcha. Fewer bolts will be loaded into the cylinder. Whoa, it's gonna be set to mean. We're gonna be fucked. Okay. So...
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay. It's gotta be the sheath. Because that probably got hit first. Sword-based sneak attack. That's gotta be wrong. Okay, that's gotta be the first one that's wrong.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's wrong? I can think.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Good job, Chihiro. You're finally learning how to look with your eyes.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Knife hit sword. Sword gets scratched.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No, you dipshit.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No, you
Sorry,
moron.
but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Ah, shut up, Leon.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her palms.
I got it!
No glitter.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Glitter. We've been over
Like
this
I
before.
said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have, in fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Dumb as shit. You know what? Don't answer that.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Because you're stupid.
No, that's not it at all.
I
got it!
I completely
According
forgot
to the
about this. This was a
Monokuma
fun
file,
one.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Such an odd and specific thing, but, you know, I guess you got bills to pay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here.
What? It's been days.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
I'm
the
perplexed
killer
on
is
how
the
I got
only
in this
one who used the
situation.
sword. But hold on. That's right. Then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. Ooh!
I got it!
What the?
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yep, all adding up.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered...
Sorry. It's really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
That's wrong.
No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Looks like I'm not the only one who thought about food.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
Well, before we get too far into that...
Oh, good God, here we go again.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, you dumbass. Index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it.
But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Thank fucking Christ.
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
I know you're the meathead, but come on! Use your brain!
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just... So, whose name did she write?
Hey, Leon. Select someone. Tanner, who are we selecting? I think it's Junko.
Leon.
I think about the movie. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
It's pretty
No,
articulate.
It's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah. Your dumbass white button-up shirt. Where is it? There's.
I got it!
I got it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of, is something else we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of? Oh no, that's fire. Where? No. Okay, my bad.
Shoot!
Looks like I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. How?
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
There's another way to use this incinerator without cleaning duty. Easiest fucking thing.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
This could be it. Let's see what else we
means
got.
The only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Okay. I figured it out. I just need to make sure.
The key to the trash room.
Whoever was on clip.
So the only one who the person in charge of the trash.
And you'd have to get close to the
this. That's wrong.
It's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Throw it.
I got it! The killer
Can't be the
simply
stupid
took
guys,
aim
come
at
on.
the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Not unless you're
Difficult,
the ultimate baseballer.
absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate fanfic creator.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. Hey, I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. What in the absolute fuck am I playing? Okay.
Grandpa,
I got a lot of shit.
go make your comic.
Right. This goes here. Then they
You got 20
attack-
minutes.
Oh fuck. Here we go. It's all starting to come together. Got some crackhead antics over here. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh wait, are they duplicates? So this would go here, 'cause that would be... Yeah. Why is there this looks like it's a duplicate. It is. Okay. Use this. Door frame's broken already. She gets stabbed. Okay. Gets stabbed here, writes it. Then lint. Bam. Oh wait, what? There we go. That goes. This goes here. There we go.
Here's exactly what happened.
Alright, well, played the voice line, so that sounds about right.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, to keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Ba-boom!
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Are you Nardwall?
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am? Would you like to hear more? Yes. What the fuck is this? Sometimes during a clash trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer them as a bullet time battle, aka the BTV, by the way. During the BTV, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh, fuck me. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Is now a good time to say that I fucking suck at Fortnite Festival? Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement.
You can't do it.
Press the Y button to destroy the statement you've locked onto with the... What the fuck? Reaches the center? Okay. Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. What the fuck? Doug, what is this Mario Kart bullshit? I'm sorry, Mario Party bullshit. You know, this is like Y2K, because what the fuck am I doing?
Fucking Y2K mini attack mini.
When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. I fucking suck at this! Alright. So I hold down A and then I press Y?
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Okay. So lock on with A, then destroy with Y. This is fucking horseshit.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
What is this?
Stupid. You lie.
What?
Shut up. You kidding me?
He just got a win.
You lie. Where's your proof?
This is so fucking stupid, and I'm actually gonna turn the difficulty down for this, just because this was stupid. What even was that? I just pressed buttons. That didn't even feel like it had tempo. That didn't have tempo. That had no rhythm. What was that? That was
Because
stupid.
you kept missing it. You just kept pressing the A button and never pressed Y.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
you press A to select the things, and to press Y in the timing to destroy them.
What? I hate this.
It's fine. It's fine.
This
You did it.
This is the real
So
stupid part of the game. What the fuck?
Leon's not complaining about you. He's complaining about the fact that he has to do the same minigame.
I feel bad. Truly, I feel bad for Leon. He's just some fucking guy.
I mean,
We should just play baseball.
right?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Stupidest fucking
must be what
minigame
you
of
used.
all
There
time.
aren't any other tools
And you know what the
anywhere.
worst part is? By the time I'm gonna have to do this again, I'm gonna forget all about how to even do this.
Toolkit in my room had clearly
Possibly.
never been used.
So I select them with Y. Wait, no, I select them with A and then I press Y?
Yeah.
While in
think so.
tempo, right?
Yeah.
This is
That's
fucking
because the
horseshit.
culprit didn't know it was your room.
Okay.
They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Holy shit!
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast
Point
our
and
Just
skill
get a
boy.
brainless achievement?
What?
The game just awarded me with like a rare trophy. I just got a rare achievement, and that is like do something without concentrating. Did it just call me brain dead?
Yeah, because you never concentrated on anything.
Did people have to concentrate on the tutorial?
Oh,
I mean, there's no reason not to do it.
all. Make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. I think I pronounced his last name right, but I'm not sure, and I don't care.
Huh?
Oh, fuck, my cat just hit me in the eye. You little shit.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Hey!
Here's
Come
Otto?
on!
Everything's become clear. There we go. I just realized RB's Otto. Look at that. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong? What? Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame... Can you stop being a simpering little simp? Holy shit, man, give it a rest! You met the girl, what? In middle school 5 years ago? Never talked to her? But all of a sudden, the moment she talked to you, you were just head over heels? Get over yourself. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind is it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Except I could imagine, because I had my own video. In fact, everyone had their own video. She was the only one that cracked under pressure. Literally no one else. I'm getting a little bit tired of all these excuses.
why?
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends, to have to see something like that to them, and Sayaka.
Yeah, alright, Griffith. I'm glad you're dead, honestly. That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Probably. I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Can you? Dude, you're simping hard, man. Makoto, stop being such a whiny little loser. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it? Everything? It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, then came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not! Stop it! I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I didn't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
Say what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind!
Uh-oh! Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Grills!
let's hurry up
Chills!
and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey,
No
come
more
on
begging.
now.
No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
we've got? It's punishment time!
No!
Oh, poor guy. Thousand blows. Oh god. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control!
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all of this evil shit to us?
what the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
Why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. It doesn't think it. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free the outside world. Being trapped in this same place?
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we're all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some for the fun later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices deep. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all of this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka, and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me. Carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon? Sayaka? I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. The Despair Bat present. Well, for now, I think we are going to end the stream. Tanner, any final remarks? Tanner? The fuck did you just say? Alrighty then. Goodbye.